Good morning, students. Now, in today's session, we are going to learn a Venn diagram. Then the question arises, what is this Venn diagram? In last session, we learned about the set and the different types of a set. Now, in this session, I am going to explain you about the Venn diagram. All of you know very well about the Venn diagram. It is that when the diagram, we can represent the diagram instead of the any formula or instead of any statement. It is very easy to understand that concept. And therefore, to represent the set, we are going to learn the Venn diagram. Now look the first concept about the Venn diagram. Ideas or the concept are better understood with the help of diagram. This idea was used and developed by the British logician John Venn to study the sets, and therefore this diagram, the name is given by the scientist name, that is Venn. The diagram representing the sets are called as a Venn diagram. A diagram is used to represent all possible relations of the different sets. Venn diagram can be represented by any closed figure, whether it is by the circle or by the polygon, by the square, rectangle, hexagon, etc. Now, how to represent it? See with the help of one example. Now, here I am taking one example, that is set A is equal to A comma B comma C comma D comma E. This A, B, C, D, E, these are the 5 members of this set A, and it is represented as in the oval. See, a simple oval is there, A, B, C, D, E. I wrote, means the element we have to write in the oval shape, and this is the representation of Venn diagram of set A. Now look towards the another examples. See here, what is the subset? Subset means with that if, for example, a one set having every element of one set is a element of other set also, then we can say that that set is a subset of that given set. For example, see that set or subset both are represented by the circle or ovals. Now circle or ovals are used to represent other subset of the universal set. If set A is a subset of set B, then the circle is representing set A is drawn inside the circle representing set B. Look towards the downside diagram. Students, this is the bigger circle. Listen, all these two circles are oval. These are overlapping to each other. Now look towards the bigger one. A bigger circle, that is A, and the smaller circle is B. So your B is a subset of set A, because B having a element 5, 6, 7, which are the same element of set A. Now look towards the example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and B having a 5, 6, 7. If you are observing, students, this B having a set 5, 6, 7, these are the element of set A, and therefore we are say that set B is a subset of set A. Means every element of set B is an element of set A, and it is represented by using the Venn diagram in this way, and it is represented by the symbol this one. A sleeping C, in downside a line, a simple line is there, and it is read as B is a subset of A. Here it is word is missing, B is a subset of A, and it is read as B is a subset of A. Okay students, so subset means what? If every element of a set, any one set is a element of other set also, then that element is a subset of set. But it is important that here B is a subset of A, but A is not a subset of B. Why? Because every element of set A is in B? No. And therefore we can only say that a set B is a subset of set A. Now see, some important points I am going to explain you. Every set is a subset of itself. So you can write A is a subset of A. A is here, okay, and empty set is a subset of every set, obviously, because empty set means what? There is no any element in that set, and that set is called as a empty set, and therefore every empty set is a subset of every set. Now if A is equal to B, A is equal to B means A is a set and B set both are equal. Both are equal. When they are equal, we learn this concept. Remind it. When they are equal, if every element of set A is equal to every element of set B. Important thing is not a number of element. Remember, not a number of element, every element I am saying. So remind the concept of empty set, equal set. Every element of set A is equal to every element of set B. For example, if set A having 1 2 3 and set B also having 1 2 3, it means that A is equal to B. Then A is subset of B, as well as we can say that B is also subset of A. Same thing, vice versa. Vice versa means what? When A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, we can say that A is equal to B. So this is the concept about the subset. Now the universal set. Always remember that students, we have to choose the set, universal set, in such a way that every set under the universal set are the subset of U. It means U is a alphabet which is denoted the universal set. Now see, a suitably chosen non-empty set. Always remember, universal set never be empty. So suitably chosen non-empty set of which all the set under the consideration, all the set which are under the consideration of the set are the subset of universal set, are the subset of universal set, and then only that set we can call it is a universal set. It is denoted by the letter capital U. Now it is represented by a rectangle. Remember, other set we can use any closed figure, means circle, oval or any closed figure. But for the universal set we can use only rectangle. For the universal set we can use only rectangle. Always remember, if other than rectangle if you are using, then it is wrong. So in the Venn diagram, how to represent it? Very simple. U is a universal set of the number 1 to 9 and it is represented as in the rectangle. So I wrote here name also capital U and the element of that set also. Understood the concept of subset and universal set? Now the next, complement of set. This is also very simple concept. Complement means what? For example, set A and set B. Okay, a simple example, just see, look towards the diagram. Now let U be the universal set if A is a subset of U. A is a subset of U. Then the set of the element of U which are not contained in set A is called as a complement of A. Complement set means, for example, universal set having a 1 to 10 numbers and set A having a 1 to 5 numbers. Then what is a complement? The number which are not in A but are in a universal set. Okay, so how many numbers are in set A? 1 to 5. So which are not in A but in a universal set, which are the number? That are the 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So these called as a complement of A. In short, we can say which these element which are not in A, which are not in A is called as complement of a set A, and it is denoted by A dash. It is denoted by A dash or A C. We can write, instead of dash we can write a small c on the head of capital A, on the head of name of set. Now see, A complement X. X is a universal set. X belongs to U, means X is a element which are from universal set, and X is not here. X is complement of A. Then what is there? Venn diagram, see, A is universal set having A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A is only B, D and F. So which are the complement of A? Which are not in A. The element which are not in A but they are in a universal set are called as a complement. So remaining element which are not in A are A, B is not there because B is in the set A, C, E and G. So A complements are A, C, E, G, which are not in A. Okay, the complement of the set A is complement of complement, double complement I am saying. complement of A is called as A only. Look towards the, how to write the A complement in bracket. Again you have to write the complement is equal to A. This dash symbol is read as a complement. Okay students. Now some properties I am going to explain you. See the properties of complement of a set. Now there is no common element in set A and complement of A. Obviously, because what is complement? Complement means which are not in A, and therefore there is no any common element between A and A complement. Now A is a subset of U as well as A dash is also subset of U. Subset means what? Every element of A is in U and every element of A dash is also in U, and therefore both are the subset of universal set. The complement of universal set is a empty, and therefore we can represent U complement equal to empty set. The complement of empty set is universal set. Obviously, the complement of empty, what is the empty set? There is no any element whose complement is obviously universal set. So this property also you have to remind. Okay students. So today what I explain you? Venn diagram, subset, then complement of set and universal set. So learn this, study well. All these examples and points you have to note down in your notebook.